life can be pretty scary. It feels like more and more today, there are things that we are supposed to be afraid of. And some of those things are real, whether it's getting outside of your comfort zone, talking to new people. I remember when I first started driving. While fear is supposed to be a really good tool to keep you safe, that is, I'm afraid of getting hit by a car, so I'm gonna look both ways before crossing the street, I think a lot of us have allowed fear to control our actions to the point where we live in a constant state of anxiety. What's the difference between fear and anxiety? Well, I think that fear tells us something bad could happen. And anxiety tells us something bad will happen. Something bad might happen versus anxiety that says something bad will happen. And for those of us that are more and more anxious every day, it feels like we have a hard time pinpointing exactly what we're afraid of. Through college and the older I get, the more I have found what I think might be the remedy of overthinking and anxiety. Go on an adventure. Go on an adventure. Merriam-Webster defines an adventure as an undertaking usually involving danger and unknown risks. An exciting or remarkable experience. When you go on an adventure, when you start a story that you don't know the end to, it's kind of a freeing experience. And the thoughts that would have kept you within your comfort zone, you say, I'm not gonna listen to those thoughts, and you get out of your comfort zone and you start a story that you don't know the end to. Now, whether you want to do this by starting a conversation with someone you don't know very much, I did this all through college by skateboarding. Here, I'll show you guys my skateboard. I mainly did this, I don't even know if this is in the shot. I mainly did this through skateboarding. This was my skateboard all through college. I bought it on Amazon. I painted this Star Wars Rebels logo on it, and I rode it around UGA's campus. When skateboarding, you can take the same route, 3 or 4 times, 3 or 4, 15, tens of times, and it's gonna be different every single time. Nowadays, I like to do this by going off and doing something with no set plan. So I'll go to a shopping center or a store or to a park and be like, and hey, whatever happens, happens. Maybe I'll decide to skateboard a little bit, maybe I'll decide to go on a walk, maybe I'll do whatever. And not really having a set in stone, this is exactly how it has to go, this is what I'm gonna do, but just seeing what happens. Recently, I have been a little bit in my head, and so I've gotten a great group of friends that I'm gonna go cliff jumping with, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out, and we're just gonna see how that goes, and I'm bringing the DJI camera along with me, so let's do that. All right, so obviously I was gonna try to go cliff jumping. And, we're out here. We went to Tallulah Falls Lake. I don't wanna drop this. We went to a cliff jumping spot and there was a bunch of signs that says no swimming or diving, which was a bummer. But then we came to Tallulah Gorge, hiked all the way down Tallulah Gorge. I'll put how many stairs it was on screen. And we thought we were gonna be able to get in and swim at least when we got there, but there was a fence that says no swimming. So then we had to hike all the way back up. I want to say hundreds of stairs, at least 100 stairs. It's me and some of my friends who are all mad at me right now. We are all crapped after coming back up those stairs. But one of my other friends has a waterfall and swimming hole that she knows of that we're gonna go to. But that's part of it. Don't only do things that scare you, but do hard things. What do you think, Sarah? Do things you don't want to do, discipline. We're driving. I don't even know what to say.
I know what to say. I threw up, and that's what happened after we got up and finished that hike. To anyone who does that, good luck.
How much would I have to pay you to do that again?
At least $50,000.
You wouldn't do that for $1,000?
No.
You'd have to pay me at least $600. If there's a time limit, I would have to up it. I would up it. That was so bad. Anyway, we're on our way.